This is exactly how I make over 20,000 in monthly recurring profit simply with sending DMs. And in today's video, I'm going to show you my exact step-by-step client acquisition process for coaches, agency owners, and consultants who are trying to scale, but they're stuck at one point where they can't really grow anymore. So a bunch of people I work with are stuck between 5 to 10,000 per month, and they want to scale to this 20, 30, or even more thousands of dollars per month, but they just don't know what to exactly do. So again, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I done it for myself. And by the way, just for proof, I'm booking between 5 to 10 calls every single deal for my business. I'm bringing in over more than 20,000 in monthly recurring revenue, and I'm right now actually looking to scale to over 6 figures per month. So let's get into it. The first thing that we guys want to actually speak in this video is what you're going to learn. Well, you're going to learn the exact DM system I use to book high ticket deals, where to actually find those leads on daily basis without any paid advertising, without any content, what to say into DMs, an exact word for word script, how to sell before the actual call happen, and how to actually track the numbers and scale. So basically how to track metrics and know exactly what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. So who is this for and who this isn't for? Well, this actually, again, as I said, for coaches, consultants, selling high ticket offers, and as well for some agency owners who are doing so, people who want clients now, not in 6, 12 months, and those who are willing to do it simple, with consistent actions. And this is not for people who are just looking for magic scripts, beginners with no clue offer, or anyone scared of actually having the real conversations with people and reaching out to them first. So with that being said, this is the big, let's say, picture of the full system. So DM acquisition flow, that basically I call the name, will have these 7 steps: clear offer, lead sourcing, DM conversations, pre-selling, book calls, close on a call, and basically then tracking and optimizing your metrics. Again, nothing here is complicated, but every step actually matters. Now, the step number 1 is going to be your offer. You have to understand, guys, you're not here selling coaching. You're selling a clear result for a specific person in a specific time frame. So here, for example of bad offer and a good offer. Bad offer will be just saying, hey, I'm a mindset coach. Hey, I'm a fitness coach. Like, people don't really care about what exactly they do. They want to know how you can actually help them to achieve some basic goal or overcome some problem. So for example, good offer will be like this. I help online coaches book between 10 to 15 calls every single month using DM outreach. They know who I help, what do I help them to do, in what type of time frame, and basically what is the real outcome of working with me. So this is the offer formula I'm using. So who is this for? What results are they getting? How fast are they getting those results? And what pain does it actually remove? Again, if this isn't clear, your DMs won't work. They will not know what to sell, they will not know who is this for, and they will just completely forget about you and not even reply to your first message. This is as well really important. I say to a lot of people, like, here we literally just want to make sure that we know what we sell in the first place, both for us and for our prospects or our potential clients. So with that being said, we have step number 2, where leads come from. The best platforms I'm using for actually reaching out to people would be Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And here it says optional, but it's not really optional. LinkedIn is actually one of the best platforms that I'm using. You only message people who are active, who are problem aware, and fit your niche. So again, we don't want to message random people who aren't really interested in your service, people who aren't going to buy, who are just going to be time wasters. We want to specifically focus on people, again, who want to buy, who are your clients, who have the problem you solve, and they want to be working with you. Now, here are a couple of lead sourcing methods. So method number 1 is going to be followers of your competitors. So what I always say to my clients is to create something we call list of 20. So this is going to be a list of 20 creators, or basically competitors, who are in your niche, who are creating content, who have the audience, who have good results in what you as well want to achieve. And basically with that, we can always target the people who are as well wanting our service. Because again, people who want their service obviously want our service, because we do completely the same thing. Obviously, the first method will be where we actually find leads through their followers. Then method number 2 is going to be through comment section. Now, it's as well related to this list of 20 or list of 20 creators, because again, people who actually are in their comment section asking for some questions are your ideal clients. With the questions, you can as well help them to get the answers to. So we simply just check the comment section. And method number 3 is going to be story views. So these are actually warm leads. This is people we get from the content, and this only basically is here if you already have some audience following you and watching your stories on a daily basis. Step number 3 is going to be DM rules. Number 1 is to never, but never pitch in a first message. Never send links too early and never sound like a salesperson. Again, your goal here is to start conversations and not just close deals. So DM script number 1 is going to go like this. It goes exactly like this, step by step, so you can literally just copy paste exactly what I'm going to give you right now. Now, just to give you, let's say, a heads up, this is not the best script we are using. This is not exactly what we are giving to our clients, obviously, and what we are using for ourselves. But this works, and I'm willing to give you guys this for completely free of charge. So make sure you actually take advantage of what I'm doing right now, because trust me, most of people won't do it for you. However, if you're a coach or agency who is basically trying to scale and you're already making over 5,000 per month, just simply click the first link in the description and apply to work for completely free with me, one-on-one, where we are going to just jump on a completely free call again, see if we are a good fit, and if we are, we can work together and actually give you the full script and do it for your business. So you can basically just remove that off your hands and we can do it for you and start booking you calls on daily basis. Anyways, let's jump again into it. So the first message will go like this. Hey name, hope you're doing well, or hey name, saw your post about specific topic. So again, this will come, let's say, if someone is already creating the content, or we can do the same thing. Let's say if someone is either following off your competitor, so that you're following this guy, or for example, again, the third method is going to be through comments. So saw your comment or question about this, this, and this. Just a quick question, are you currently working on improving that same problem they basically either asked for or they are following for or stuff like that? So then we go with the second method, which is going to be qualification. Once they apply, we simply have to ask them, what has been biggest challenge with this so far? How long has it been an issue? Have you tried anything so far to fix this problem? Why we do this is because we want to let them explain the pain. And it's the same thing we do on a sales calls. Like again, guys, if you ever been on a sales call, you know how this thing works. Like we need to ask them questions about their problems so they can basically start telling themselves like, fuck, I'm right now in a shitty position, I need to change right now. And there's basically fire under their feet where they're like, I need to change today. If we ask them the right type of question, it's the same thing with a sales call, it's the same thing here, guys, in the DMs. Script number 3, or let's say message number 3, is going to be authority bridge. So once pain is clear, we just simply go like this. Makes sense. I hear this a lot on people and people like them. So again, you need to here position them as someone who is your client. So you can as well talk, for example, with your past clients or stuff like that, where again, it can as well bring you higher authority and actually help with specific client type solve exactly this. And then stop. You just have to wait for their answer. Now we move forward for the fourth message, permission. Never, but never force a call. We just simply go exactly like this. Would be happy if I showed you how we are solving this for our clients right now. And if they say yes, you earned the call. They actually want to know more. If they say no, that's totally fine. Like some people don't want to. Some people are just not willing to make this first step and to improve their life, which is totally fine and it's not our fault. But if they want to, they're open basically to having this call, they're open to paying you high ticket price for your program. We now at least have a chance in order to do that. Then message number 5, call invite. The best next step will be just a quick call so I can understand the situation and see if this actually makes sense. If it does, I'll show you the process. If not, no worries. Want me to send you over the link? They will say yes and we will send them the link. Now, step number 4 is very, very important because again, pre-selling process before a call is like literally everything, pretty much everything. Again, because most coaches fail here. Your job before the call is to do this. Build trust, set expectation, and reduce resistance. The call should feel like a formality. What most of coaches and agency owners think is when people jump on a call with you, they want to buy. They fucking want. They don't want to buy with you. They basically are on a call because they think you can help them out, which is true. Like we can help them out. That's the reason why we have this call in the first place, right? Yes. But they are not going on a call with this buying mindset. So we need to make sure they have this buying mindset before the call so we don't waste time on people who aren't really going to buy. Guys, we are here because again, we want to make some money. So let's jump into it. So what to sell before the actual call? Number 1 is going to be short voice note between 30 to 60 seconds, simple proof or a case study, clear expectation. Number 4 is actually going to be a WhatsApp group, but here it just isn't written. I'm not sure why. So key line, if I don't think I can help you out, I'll tell you. So we always need to make sure like like always just try to get them off yourself. Like they are not here because you need them. Like they are here because they need you. This is the mentality they need to have as well when they're jumping on a call. So number one, short voice note. Now it doesn't have to be exactly short voice note. It can as well be a video. Basically, this is what we do in this fourth step. So basically it's going to be a WhatsApp group. However, then we have the second one, which we can do immediately. Simple proof or a case study. So look guys, basically when someone books a call with you, we have the full Calendly form, right? You probably know what Calendly is. We use Calendly software to book calls. Now once they book a call, they will have a couple of questions before actually, scheduling that time. And in those questions, we need to ask them like, what is your problem? What is your goal and stuff like that. So we can use them a bit later, but before, so basically now after we do it and after a schedule call, there will be a landing page where there will be like a VSL with this couple of things, simple proof or a case study. So there'll be like, first of all, VSL, where you're just going to be like, thank you for booking the call. This is me, this is my results and blah, blah. And down below, you're going to have a couple of videos that we can as well send them over on top of the landing page if by any chance they don't maybe check it out. So number one is going to basically be about your process. You explain exactly step by step how you can actually help them out and what exactly you're going to help them to do in your program. Why this works is again because most of people when they jump on a call, they will have a bunch of questions about your system and they will not really be into that again buying mentality. Number two is going to be talking about your past results. So basically your case studies and stuff like that. And with this, we just don't want to show them random like presentation type of results. You actually want to go step by step and exact like breakdown of the strategy you used in order to get those people results. And as well in there, say like a couple of common questions you get on your calls. So let's say, out of 10 calls, you see that the 5 most common questions are those, and those, and just simply use those 5 questions into that second video where you explain about your client results. So for example, what I would say is, for example, my client Brad Parker, who I got over 7 high-ticket clients in his first 30 days, had this one question that most of people as well have. So why this works again, because we literally just remove those questions from the call right now. And then there will be the third one, which is going to be the most common objections as well that you have on a call. But obviously, guys, you will hear not just say like, hey, here are most common objections that people are giving me, so let me pre-handle them now. Like, what the fuck? Like, nobody's going to actually believe this stuff and they will just block you. Like, what we want to do is just simply say like, these are a couple of, let's say, mistakes or couple of things that are stopping our clients from working with us that is completely ruining their businesses or something like that. Where again, you go over the objections so they don't actually give it to you on a call. Number 3 is going to be here, basically clear expectations. So we as well, in this first VSL, we want to make sure that they actually confirm this invite on their email from the Calendly form, and we explain them exactly what will happen in a call. So this call will be around 45 minutes. Please sit in a quiet room with a laptop. Make sure basically you again have this 45 minutes and I'll ask a couple of questions. I'll see where you are, where you like to be, and if I can help you out to explain what exactly do we do and how we can actually help you. So you set yourself as an authority, you set a frame, and basically they have a clear expectation for a call. Number 4 is going to be this WhatsApp group. Now basically here just simply connect either if you have a setter or a closer. If you don't, you can do everything yourself, but let's say what I'm doing is connecting setter and a closer, where we create one WhatsApp group where setter introduces a closer films like this short, let's say voice note or short video where they just introduce themselves, and basically using this Calendly question form, we just see what is their problem. And we say exactly like this: hey John, hope you're well. By the way, just founder Dino said specifically that because of the Calendly form we have checked that your biggest problem right now is appointment booking. He said to me that I sent you over the sales asset that we use for our paid clients in order to basically overcome this appointment booking problem. So if you would like to send that over for completely free, just let me know right now. And of course they will say yes. And once they get this another asset, their trust is going to increase so much, and we can go and ready for the sales call. And then we move forward with the step number 5, which is going to be tracking metrics. So you have to track metrics daily. DM sent, replies, conversations, call booked, client close. This is a math game, not a motivational game. I've actually been working with one guy. I think that you guys probably know him. His name is Charlie Morgan, one of the biggest guys in info space. I was working with him actually, and we were on one call together, and I asked him like, what is the let's say secret sauce for making all this happen, for hitting, like he hit 1 million per month. And he said to me he's actually tracking metrics, because if you see what is working and what is not working, you will just simply start improving on things that are not working until there are no more things to improve. You literally just see what needs to be fixed and you will always fix that. So if you track everything, but every single shit you do in this whole business game, you will know what is working, what is not working, and you just simply improve things that are not working. That's all it. And again, this is why this is a math game and not just a motivational game. So why most people fail is because of the inconsistent outreach, messy offers, pitching too early, no feedback or correction, and knowing the system is not basically executing it correctly. So guys, you now understand the system. Most people will try this alone and quit, but the ones who actually win usually get help, get feedback, get corrected fast. So if you want my direct help, as I said, with implementing this properly for your business, just check this first link below in the description and book completely free call with me. We'll just see if you're a good fit. If you are, then we'll work together. If we are not, there is no problem at all. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I honestly hope to see you as well in the next one like this. So in order to do it, just feel free to subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. See you soon. Bye.